Hi ladies, I'm Casey Sopp with the Pure Romance All-Stars Leadership Team, and I'm here with you this Wednesday for what you need to know business tips. So the tip I have to give you guys is about pits and peaks. So I do pits and peaks with my local team, and I also do them for just myself every week. So your pit is the thing that stood in your way or that was challenging to you, and then your peak is your highlight of the week. I think it's really important to know what you're doing well and to be proud of those things and to celebrate those things. So saying, yeah, this is my peak, that's great. I think that's really important. I think you should, every chance you get to celebrate the things that you're doing good, you should take that opportunity. But I think it's even more important to know what your pit is. So to know what your downfall is, and to know what stood in your way, to know what's challenging you, and to know what maybe you're not doing very well. When you can establish what your pit is, you give yourself motivation and drive. So what could I have done differently? What should I have done? How could I have handled that situation? So I think it's really important to write those down or to be vocal about them. With my team, I put a post on our page on Saturdays and I say, hey ladies, share your pits and peaks. How could you have changed your pit to make it better? Or what can you do going forward to overcome your pit? So that's what I do. So they're putting it into words. In our meetings, we also start off our meetings with our pits and peaks, and we just vocally say how we would change them or what we would do. So a peak could be something like talking with somebody who inspires you. So like today I had a phone call with Jana. So that could, well, very well might be my peak for this week, just because I love her phone calls. They're a lot of help and I learn a ton. So that could be my peak this week. Or it could be something like having a really good party, or it could be making a personal goal you have. Maybe you just made the incentive for this month and you're going to be getting the necklace from Tiffany's. That would be awesome. So those could be peaks. Something like a pit could be cancellations. Maybe you dropped the ball on something. Like maybe you had a really good opportunity for a party lead or a sponsoring lead, and maybe you kind of dropped the ball on that. So how could you have changed that? Maybe you had something like an angry customer. Those could all be your pits. But the really important thing is knowing those pits, but knowing how to change them and to make them better. Maybe you had cancellations like a couple weekends ago. I had 2 Saturday parties cancel. That was my pit for the week. But I changed that pit and overcame it because I had a flash sale for Valentine's Day instead. So it's really important to know what you're struggling with, what things are standing in your way, but how you can change those and how you can make those better. So when you're having a rough time, just remember that you're not alone, and there's always ways that you can change those. You can do different things to overcome those challenges, because there's challenges that you're going to be faced every single day of your life. That's just life. That's how it works. But it's really important to know how to move forward. So I am giving you guys this tip for some personal motivation. I know that some people have been struggling to find that lately, so it's really important. Start doing pits and peaks and celebrate those things that you're doing well, and those things that are not working out so good for you. Learn how you can change them and how you can overcome them. So that's my tip to you, and kind of a challenge to you. I challenge you guys to do your pits and peaks weekly and see how it works for you. I'd love to hear how things go for everybody that starts to do their pits and peaks. Maybe you guys get a new outlook on how things are going to go. So I challenge you to do that, and I hope everything is going great. So hopefully you guys will get some more tips next week and all the Wednesdays after that. Have a good night.